guys, welcome back to Life with Paulette, and today it's your one and only. My name is Paulette, and I will be taking you guys on a little excursion with me because we're going to be going through my Temu haul. It's a little extra hot today. It's raining in Hawaii, but it's hot as usually. But I just wanted to share with you guys a few items that I found, modest item that can probably help a few out there that's starting their walk in the truth, and they had to declog and stop using the things and wearing certain things that no longer serve them. And once I started with in my walk, I did not have the opportunity to come across someone that like fashion, can say, okay, this is modest fashion, guys, this is what you're gonna wear. I went to the bylaws and I read them, and I had a heavy heart going through, I can't do this, I can't do that. Some of the things, guys, the pros and the cons of switching from your normal day-to-day wear comparing to when you switch to the truth, it's definitely going to have a little bit of change for you. So I just want to let you all know to be mindful of that. And there's a lot of things that we will grow into. We're not perfect, they told me when I started, when I read the bylaws, it was like, oh girl, you can't do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, all right, you can't wear this, you can't do the other thing, you can't. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a whole lot of stuff for us to go through, and it's a lot to take in all at once as well. And especially if you're not around a temple where you're seeing others do it, you're just in a location. I'm in the Pacific, so this is Hawaii. We don't have a temple over here, so everything that you all see me working on and doing is because of what I see. YouTube is my best friend right now, because there's a lot of brothers and sisters on there that do share a few things that they adjusted, and the things to do and don't do type of stuff, and you learn and you hear testimonies from others that can help sharpen you as well. So that's what I'm doing, guys. Eyes open, ears open, and I'm trying to stay in silence, just watch and observe everybody else at this point in time. But I'm looking forward for them to open a temple here so that I'll be able to assist and join in, so we can really be all rolled up like a nice little burrito. But for now, I only get a chance to observe what I see online for right now. I do have a few sisters that I do plug into. We are on texting and basically a group text, and I'm also on the WhatsApp group text as well, and we communicate. And then I met some other sisters on YouTube as well that we tend to send a little message here and there, but at the end of the day, it's still not the same. So blessed to you guys that do have a temple. Take advantage of it, because we are out here and we don't have one, and there's not a lot that you could plug into over here. All we get is what we see online, and we are grateful for that as well. But long story is that I wanted to show you guys how my transition from declogging what I used to do to now working on a more modest apparel, wearing those skirts that's, way down past the knees, or, or getting those shoes and try to cover toes, and, using a certain color or not using a certain colors, or trying to keep as minimalist as possible. And that is something that I'm getting used to, because I used to be a very bright, colorful girl. I love colors, and if you all look back a few years ago or a few months ago, you'll probably see me in some bright colors, because I'm an island girl, and that's what we do. We wear colors and Caribbean at the same time. So I just want y'all to know, keep praying for me, okay? Keep praying for me. Now, the first items that I want to bring out to you guys, I did have a few that came in yesterday that is from Amazon. I found some nice little skirts on there as well. I have new things that's coming in because as you all saw, my whole wardrobe just got swiped out, and now it's like, okay, what am I going to put on? The same bottom, the same. So I got tired of all that, eventually. I just wish, like I was mentioning at the beginning, that there was someone that was cookie cutter and you could say, okay, you're walking in the truth now, you're following the truth of God and you want to, this is your model. Well, other than the sermons that we heard, and mainly it was coming from a guy, not a girl, I basically, it's not the same when I'm a visionary, so I like to see things. So I went on the bylaws, I started to read as usual, and I'm going through one by one with a little heartache. We had a little throbbing going on, a little tear coming down. But at the end of the day, it was fine. At the end of the day, you observe, you stop, you acknowledge that you no longer is going to go around that path, you're moving on to this path. And once you acknowledge that, you let it go. And that's so far what I did. I just let it go. It no longer serves me. Okay. So today we did a few items, and if you all saw my last short that I did with my gray skirt, and my top, all of that, and there, my burgundy shoes, they were all Temu. Now, mind you, if this burgundy color that looks like red is not it, and that is something that we shouldn't be wearing, guys, bear with me. I didn't get a deep red. I got burgundy, and I saw people in the congregation wearing red with red hats and a little portion of red. So I don't think it should be anything wrong with my red shoes. But you all tell me, because listen, I'm new at this, but you guys, all of you all gurus, classics up in there, y'all know. But I just grabbed me some burgundy shoes. It was better than bringing my bright yellows that I had, so I went for burgundy. I mean, my toes was covered, my heel was covered, so come on now, give me a little kudos there. Okay, so but honestly, guys, if that is a little bit much, I just want you all to please be honest with me and let me know, hey, that one is too much, or listen, just focus on the basic things, Paulette, and then eventually you will just figure it out. Mind you, like I mentioned, I don't have a cookie cutter to go to, meaning like I don't have a temple, I don't have anyone besides what I see in the audience on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, okay, that person wear the bright yellow, or that person wear the bright blue or whatever, and they look cute in that one, so maybe it's fine, but I don't know. So you all tell me. Long story, we're gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna pull out my first item, and I just want you guys to bear with me. It's a few skirts. Temu is very dangerous. So one thing about it is, if you just starting into the truth and you don't have a whole lot, we all start out getting rid of all the junk that we used to have, and now we're starting out with something different. You may not have a whole lot of money. So what I did for my little savings, I went and I did DoorDash. Listen, I have no shame in my game. Background, I'm a certified public accountant, retired. I have a degree in marketing and international business, and I also have my master in business management. But at the end of the day, I have to clock into a boss that he no longer serve me either. So eventually when you're retired and you're in that retired world, you don't want a boss. You work yourself out of a boss so that you can be your own boss. So I'm an independent contractor, and yes, I do DoorDash or any type of a gig economy that I feel fit and comfortable with. And that is how I end up creating an income for me to be able to have access to the things that will serve me better in my future. Okay, you don't have to go out and do a DoorDash or do any type of gig work, but it's a side hustle. It's extra money on the side, so it's not interfering with your current bills or your current activities that you have going on in your house. And when you have to do and declog your closet, that's a lot of money that you lose. So in order to not look at it as a loss, I go and I invest. Apologize, my neighbor's kids are having some fun over there. So I would just say go out and create it. Why go and get stressed and, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that? Go figure it out. Go make it. Maybe because my mindset was always business, with a business background and marketing, and accounting. I could figure it out. Okay, how much I need for the week? Okay, I make 200 a week. No. Oh, I made 1,000 a week. Okay, I can do this. I can do that. And my family finances is not being damaged because I'm creating on the side to go and do these purchases and stuff. So that's how I see it. Everybody is different. I understand, but don't go in there and just empty all your savings to go and buy all your Truth of God modest styles and you can't afford it. I would suggest you guys go and you create the income and purchase bit by bit until you redo your closet with the appropriate items that you need. Okay, a lot of the items I already had. Mind you, I was in a process that I didn't have no idea I was in a process for today. Okay, so way back then, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, I was in a process for today. All right, everybody is different. Everybody have their stories, and that's my story, and it's an honest story. And the only reason I came up into the Truth of God was because my family member was telling me that Jesus was not the Messiah, and she sent me a video debunked with Pastor Gino from Tony Harvin's page, telling me that you got to listen to him. He is the one that's going to explain it to you and tell you that there's these two natures thing. And she ended up, like I mentioned in my other videos, she practices Judaism, which is okay. That's her cup of tea, but it wasn't mine. And once she did that, that was it. Okay, I was like, whew. I bench watched Pastor Gino the whole time, and the ending of last year, I just decided, well, you know what? Now it's time to get rid of all of the outside appearance stuff, like, all the pants and all of the nail things and all the hair, wigs and the extension, everything. I just decided I'm done. I had enough of that. Okay? So that is where I'm at today. Thank God. And I don't regret nothing. I felt like in due time, the process felt long, but it was worth it. Okay, so today I have no regrets on my decision, and it's definitely, I'm learning a lot from all the brothers and sisters out there. I'm learning a lot. I'm consistently staying plugged in, my devotions every morning with me and God, that connection. We on it. Okay, so if I have to wear my little ties, and if y'all see me in my little skirt and walking around in Hawaii and it look a little bit hot and you're like, oh my God, what's Paulette thinking? Mind your business. Okay, you mind your business. Thank you very much. Okay, bring me a bottle of water if you see me looking like I'm a little thirsty. Okay, but Paulette is happy. Yes, I am. All right, long story short, I hope you guys listen. Guys, I'm gonna tell you all that the gift to gab, I can go on for days, but I'm not gonna keep you guys back because I know you're all waiting to see what all I purchased. Temu is definitely a plus. So like I mentioned prior with you guys, if you guys ever want to go on and you're wondering, oh, I'm changing over, I can't wear this, I'm not used to this, because the society want us to be in all these trends and this fashion thing, and now you change over, you if you could afford it, then yeah, you could go get yourself a Gucci if you could afford it. But a lot of time, why go and splurge on something? I mean, unless you just want it. But I'm not blinging my stuff. Plenty things that you wear, it don't mean you gotta be like, you see that, you see that. No, we ain't doing that. Everybody that know, they know. Okay, you wear something, people be like, I see that, I see her over there. Yeah, people know. You don't have to go and just put your chest out there looking credit. No. People would know what you're wearing without you having to say what you're wearing. Okay, so don't get all overzealous in it. Just be you. Okay, be you and be happy. All right. Now, The first things I want to tell you guys is in regards to the skirts, because I definitely did not have a collage of skirts. I had lots of pants. I had lots of you know, dresses, but I didn't have skirts. So it was great for me to be able to go and exchange myself into skirts and figure out a way how to create. So my gig economy work that I do on the side is for these type of stuff, to invest in healthy things for myself, so that way I don't have to worry about dipping into my personal finances to be able to create, you know, income. I can just go and I can do it because I can. That's just, you know, both my husband and I, we are just built on that. You know, we gonna figure it out. It's no dip it, you know, we don't do that. We think about it, we talk about it, we pray about it, and then we go out, and I love God to figure out, you know, okay, this is how you're gonna do, and He guides us and lead us. So at this point, I chose to go ahead and use gig economy in order to help, you know, buy my things that I need. Some of them, not only for that, but you know, if I want to give myself a raise for that week, I'll go and I can create it. Nothing wrong with it. It's on the side. That way you're not stressing, okay? Don't stress, guys. It's gonna come, okay? So here's a few of the pieces I'm gonna show you guys, and you let me know which one you like, which one you didn't like. Please let me know. I still have 30 days. I can take it back. You know, I can send them back. They give you, I think, 30 to 45 days on Temu in order to go and return. You can return the items that you don't like or didn't fit right. You know, that's a good thing. But I know that everything that I got so far, good, bad, or indifferent, I ain't sending back. You know, it is what it is. You know, I just stay with it, or I give it to, pass it down to my daughter if it's not fitting appropriately the way that I want it. But I'm not going through all that headache to send anything back. And for those that was expecting that my juicing video, I just want to apologize to you guys, because I did try to go and put all my equipment together. I got me a Nama J2, and in the process of getting that Nama J2, I was so excited because I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to show you guys healthy options. Instead of ice cream, we were going to make sorbet, and oh my gosh, I was so excited. And then I opened up the box, and just when I got to the container portion, it was all broken. So I had to repack it back up and ship it back out. So stay tuned for that video, okay? Because I definitely want to make sure that you guys get a chance to see, you know, how the juicing is coming along. And, you know, maybe I should do a smoothie option for you guys too. But, you know, I'm just shouting out to all my Fit Lifestyle Facebook group right now, because I know you guys be watching too. Okay, moving along to the Temu. Temu, here we go, guys. Are you ready? I know I'm ready. Alrighty. You see this dress? This dress I got, and I thought was pretty cute. Look at here. Look at this, guys. You know, at the end of the day, you know, the sleeves, we got to be mindful. Well, I have my hem hocks, and I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on these hem hocks, but according to the bylaws, we want to make sure that, you know, normally, according to what I read, the shirt's supposed to be like right around here. However, though, a lot of us have older material stuff that we've been using from way back then that we tend to, you know, work with the new. So as y'all can see, my arm length may not be the perfect one, because they want it to be the one right here by the elbow. I think that's the appropriate one, but work with me. I'm learning, and it's going to take a minute. But this is a nice little sundress that basically was on Temu. I love the color. The material in this one, compared to the other sundresses that I'm used to, it's definitely is a little bit stiffer as well. But hey, it's Temu, okay? So it does have a little V-neck that I tend to use. I bought some bra coverings, you know, that you could connect on your bra. So for those that, instead of throwing it all your V-necks, try to find the little V's that you could put here and patch up the front, and you connect them to your bra, and then your shirt will cover I think that was one of the greatest options that's out there. I'm gonna try my best to try to link all these stuff for you guys to go and find, especially if you're just starting out in the truth and you still may have some V-neck and you don't know, you can't show much. You want to figure out, well, I wonder what I don't want to throw my shirt away. Well, there's two little V's like this, and you pin them onto your bra straps and it covers everything. Perfect match. I'm gonna pin that for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys, instead of throwing away your V-necks, you can just cover it over, and you don't have to put on any extra shirts on top either, because it's just a little V thing like this, and you connect it and it works perfectly. So I got a dress. This is my sundress. I like the color of this. It fits pretty well. It does cinches in all the nice areas. I went on as well and I got me a no sleeve sundress. Remind you guys, I'm in Hawaii, okay? And when you're in Hawaii, it's hot. So I got this, but I have also the inside long sleeves to put this on with. So for those that do have long short sleeve stuff, don't throw them away. Just learn to adjust and cover. Figure out how to add value to your stuff instead of throwing it away. So I have a no sleeve dress, nice little dress with pockets and everything. Look at here. I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to still wear this, but I'm going to use it more modest where I'm going to cover up myself instead of showing all of my ham hocks. I'm going to just go ahead and put in a nice under blouse that's going to make it look appropriately, and it fits perfectly. So there you go, guys. See that? And by the way, on Temu, I will suggest that if you're going to go on there and you're going to shop, to try and shop go one size up, because they do a lot of like Asian sizes. So if say they're small, it's like a extra small. Their medium is a small, because they do Asian size. So if you got a little something going on there, if you're a large, you may need an extra large. If you're an extra large, then go for the 2X, and just be mindful. I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there for you guys, because you may go ahead and feel like, oh yeah, they're American clothes and it is what it say what it is. No, it don't work like that. Not on that brand, okay? I got some skirts. Now, mind you, I just told you guys how to work things out, right? I wanted to make sure that you all get the right sizes. Well, this one, guys, this is supposed to be a large, okay? So I got me a large, and the color I think is perfectly. See how it fits? It's long, and why I love the color in this one has a better material. It's still a little bit stiff. Remember, when you purchase on Temu, all your items, it's not going to be all silky, okay? It's stiffy. It's stiffy. I'm going to call it what it is, stiff, okay? But you can find some nice little colors that can probably throw you over from one season to the next. And, voila. Right now we're in summer, so it's going to be a little bit cooler in the winter time, probably fall. You may want to grab some nice little skirt that's stiff. The stiffer it is, the hotter it's going to be. But it's Temu, so here's what you get. I did wear my blouse. Remember my blessed? I got this one. And basically I love this. It fits really nicely on me, and I felt like this was one of the best materials from Temu that they had to offer, because the material was pretty cool and stuff. Now they do have their little Temu skirts, and I'm gonna back up so you all can see all the nice little flow. You see that? And all the way to the ground, guys. See, this is what I'm talking about. Nobody showed me this bad thing. Look at it. These are the skirts that we should be wearing. Just to let you know, not the ones up here. Let me see. This is how we used to be back in the day, the skirts all the way here, above the knee. No. When you're dressing in the modest and you're following the truth, we want to make sure that you go that 5 inches or below. The longer, the better, okay? So you see that? The longer, the better. Look at it. Don't be looking at my toes now for all you toes hustlers. No toes for you guys, but I just want to show my sisters that the length, and you can find nice long lengths in Temu for cheap price, and you don't have to be worried about, oh my gosh, I don't have nothing to wear, and I can't go to where, I can't go to church. Oh hush, you just get up, go on Temu, and if you know you're gonna be converting from one week to the next, you can make sure you get on Temu, order your clothes, and by the time you get baptized, you're gonna have all your clothes there with you. There we go, easy, too easy. This is a nice little skirt. I love the color of this one. The material is a little bit better than the first materials. However, though, out of all the materials, these materials, I don't even know what this material is out of. This material here is a little bit better than these. This one is stiffer. This one is more like a t-shirt material. I think I prefer this material better, but when it comes to the styles, I like this material. It's just a little stiffer, but it's okay. It's doable, okay? And this is the same thing. I'm gonna back up so y'all can see. You see that? There we go, look at it. You see that? The length, I love the button, the sequence, everything is just beautiful. Now, I don't know if y'all can fully see. I'm gonna try my best when I put them on to take a picture so you guys can better see, but I just wanna share with you guys, for less than $200, even say $100, you can get 3 to 4 skirts to start out with, and you start adding on to your collection. And then my last 2 skirts, this is similar to the last brown one, the same elastic band vase, and the length is similar. See, you see my ankle? That's where the skirt is at. These is the skirts that you want to do your everyday outing, your work and stuff like that. And I had the blue one, I got it also in gray, and I had this on as well. This one definitely drags to the ground. You see that? And I love this one because I can wear it up here, I can wear it down here, and it's definitely doable. See that? It's doable. I love them. This one is my favorite skirt out of all of them, but like I mentioned to you guys, invest $100 a month or less than $100 and get your wardrobe going. Now, the last item that I got on Temu was, you can't go wrong with a jean jacket. I don't care what you have on, you throw a jean jacket on. Now, this was one of the most expensivest thing on Temu for me. Everything else was like, oh, I could do that, yeah, in the cart. I thought about this and I don't regret it. I bought it twice actually. The first time I bought this item, I bought it and it was too small. So I ended up having to give it to my daughter because, like I tell you, they do Asian, like the Asian sizes, and you know, like, well, anyway, we're not gonna go there, but you know, they're a little tinier than our bone structure. So extra large for us is like a house on them, and extra large for them is like a medium for us, you know. So at the end of the day, just be mindful of all of that, so that way when you do your purchase, you're not, no regrets. But all of those, as a beginner, when you start out in your closet and you're looking around and you're like, oh my god, all I have is sundresses and stuff, don't worry about it. You can still use your sundresses. You're just gonna have to dress it up a little bit. So you may have to put a scarf on, a little shawl, you get yourself a jean jacket, get yourself a little throw. It is so much things that you can do, guys. And instead of throwing away all your stuff, I wish that I had took time out with my products that I had and figure out a way how I could convert some of them, because I just threw everything out, you know. But I should have just took a little bit more time. But like I tell you, nobody was there to tell me that it's certain things that you don't have to like toss it out because it has no sleeves. You can just dress it up, okay? You dress it up with shawls, with scarves, with jean jackets, with normal jacket. Just put something over you and cover yourself up, and it still will work for the beginning, okay? So for all my beginners, don't throw away all your clothes and all that stuff and feel like you have an empty closet. Just go ahead and you add a topping on it. If you have some of us, like for me, I have one dress that's no sleeve but it's long, and then I have another white dress. And if you guys saw when I went on my second cruise, I had on my little shirt when I went to the Grand Canyon, and I was on that rock with my hat on, and you know, anyway, that one was short. But I was like, oh, I like this though, because the sleeves was perfect. And then all I would need to do is put like one of my little inside little hack that I found to connect with the bra to cover the little V-neck. And I wore the white part. Well, I took the no sleeve white one and the shirt dress, and I made a full dress, and I tied it with a belt, and it was like, wow, that was perfect because it was all white. Nobody knew that one was not, that both of them was a dress, just one was short and one was long, but you learn to adjust it and add stuff to it instead of just throwing everything away. So that would be my advice to you. These ones I got from Amazon, and this fits really nice. It's basically like a big sundress. It has a little sleeve, it has the little elastic here. The color is just nice for the summer. And the main thing I was looking for is to make sure that it had the length. So it has the length, and I got it a little, like, you know, like they're already boxy. So just be cautious of that too. So you may want to go down a size in these instead of going up a size, because I was thinking I was buying from Temu. So this look a little boxy. And then I got it also in the red, you know, when, you know, it's like, you can't just get one. These prices was reasonable as well. And here we go, see, I got it in the red. The colors is beautiful colors that mostly people wear during the holidays. So these are holidays colors, red and white. You know, you have the yellow and all that stuff. You see how the devil was trying to creep in there? I caught him real quick, didn't I? I sure did. But anyway, there you go. You see that? There we go. And then I got a jean skirt. You can't go wrong with a jean skirt. Okay. And then I got the jean skirt. I also got the jean skirt from Amazon as well. So I don't know how this is gonna fit. Yeah. See, this is a jean skirt. It's stretchy. It's all that stretch material, and you know, we don't want nothing too. Ooh, this is perfect. It's perfect, see? And it don't have any splits in the back. For you guys that wondering, there's no splits allowed here. No splits. See? No splits on the side. So that's why I got this one as well. So make sure that when you purchase your stuff, I got this one a little extra big as well, because I didn't know how it was going to fit, but then I didn't know that it was stretchy. So see, it's very stretchy, and I failed with that one. But the bigger the better, okay? That way I don't have to be showing any extra curves. But yeah, with that, that's all we have. Oh, the shoes. So you all saw me in my little red burgundy shoes, and as you can see, when you decide to convert and basically, you know, walk with the truth, they always recommend us to cover our heels and cover toes. So this is my little stick your feet in shoes. I'm not 100% sure if these are recommendable, but I did get a few pointers where it's covering and it's covering. So you guys would have to let me know if that's it. But see, these are cute. They're comfortable. This was a Temu haul as well. And one thing about Temu, when it comes to their shoes, that's the only thing you don't need to go up in size. I am a size 9, and I got me size 9.5, and I regret it because they're a little bit big. You know, they fit cool and everything, you have this space, but in Temu shoes, you don't have to go up. You can just stay in your normal. If you're a 7, then order a 7. It will work for you. And then I went on and I got me, because I love all mix and match, I got me these color, the black and whites, you know, like I mentioned to you guys, I am not 100% sure because there's a whole lot of different stipulation. Then you have the 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 people that want to tell you what you can and can't wear and pointing fingers. I don't know. I just thought that I was following, covering the back and covering the front. So you know what? I got something. Everything else we'll work on for the next haul, okay? But black and white in these. And then I got a pure black little baby doll shoes. And these one I got the perfect color because this matches anything. See? They're very flexible shoes. And I got the right size. I got size 9. Okay? So in Temu shoe size, you make sure that you get your size 9. In the clothes, you want to go up a little bit if you're on Temu, at least one size up because they're delayed when it comes to the sizing. And if you're shopping on Amazon, honestly, depending on the brand, because this right here, these one right here for me it was too much. I should have just read a little bit more reviews, but it's just stretchy. So it's a nice skirt and it's jean skirt, but I think I got them too big. So we'll see, we'll figure it out. And the dresses, I overdid it as well. I went up too much and I think I went 2 sizes up and I should have just stayed with the normal size so that way they can all fit correctly and appropriately. But anyway guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. You all shopped on Shein before. I've never done Shein, but I'm looking forward to it. My sister has done Shein and she always telling me about it, but I didn't put much attention on all of that. I'm a Nordstrom type of girl, so I shop on Nordstrom, but I just thought I will go on Temu because my dad told me that they had some stuff that I may like and I couldn't find my skirts and stuff on there, so I followed what he said and I did find lots of things on there. Not the best materials on some of the items, but I was very satisfied with the shoes. Definitely satisfied with the shoes. And some of the clothes was okay. The jean jacket was perfect. The sundress was good, but a few of the skirts with the elastic, I felt like it was a little rough. The cloth, the material was a little bit rough, and you know, we could have worked on something else other than that. But apart from that, that is it. That's what I got for you guys. If y'all have anything else for me, y'all let me know. If not, deuces. Until next time, please leave comments. Let me know, okay? I don't know about the burgundy shoes. Let me know what you think. Tell me about these black and white ones. Let me know what you think. You know, hey guys, share with me some options, some opinion. Help us sister out here, okay? I'm all the way out here in the Pacific alone, okay? And y'all drop some comments and shine some light over here, all right? Love you guys. Deuces.